Okay, Tecia, you're here. What's kind of this like your first experience with kind of the UFC and kind of going through the process as it were. How's it been so far in terms of working with the UFC?
It's been awesome. This is actually, I guess, sort of my second. My first UFC outgoing was about a week and a half ago when 5 of my teammates fought in the Orlando UFC card and they all won. So they gave me, I guess, front row seats to that, and it was really amazing. That was actually my first UFC event I've been to, so it was cool to actually see it live. Now being here and actually meeting some of the other girls and seeing my potential teammates or teammates that I'm going to be fighting is really cool. I've known some of the girls from Invicta, so it's good to see them again and just build a relationship upon that. So I'm just really excited to be here.
Yeah. Now you're here. I mean, was this the first time this week that you met Dana White, or what did you see him at the last card at all?
I didn't see him at the last card, and I didn't see him this time. I haven't met Dana yet. I'm looking forward to meeting with boss.
Yeah, some of the girls got to meet him yesterday, but I believe Sean Shelby was here tonight, right?
Yeah, I seen Sean Shelby, and we had an interview with him, and I met him in Orlando as well. So
yeah. What's the biggest thing that you're going to miss when you go into house besides friends and family?
Maybe my social media. I don't know. Main thing, my friends and family, because that's who I'm closest to. Training actually at my own gym with my coaches. I'll miss that as well.
And that takes me to the point of how are you going to adapt? In prior seasons, obviously there's going to be different coaches, and this time around we got Anthony Pettis, we got Gilbert Melendez. Tell us a little bit about. First of all, do you have a preference? And and tell us a little bit about training with somebody new. Are you a little excited about it, or can you tell us a little bit about that?
I'm excited to have them as coaches, but honestly, I'd love to have my own coaches there. That's because that's my bread and butter. I mean, what can they really do for me for the 6 weeks I'm there? They'll be great coaches, yeah, and they'll motivate me maybe, but I'm not going to learn anything new. I'm going to learn everything from American Top Team. So I'm excited to have them as coaches. I'd like to be on Team Pettis just because of the karate background. He's Puerto Rican too, so that'd be kind of cool. But Melendez is an awesome athlete, and I know I can learn a lot from his team as well. So whichever team I'll get on, I'll be happy to be on. What
preparations have you been making to be on the show?
Everything's pretty similar. Just my focus is on that belt. I want to earn that title. It's going to be mine. My training is very similar to before. I've always trained for a fight. I'm always ready in fight shape all year round. So just now there's more motivation and an extra prize at the end.
And you're gonna have to be right around 115 pretty much throughout the 6 weeks. I mean, is that something that's in the back of your mind? Have you been training that way, and getting to a point where you're kind of at a comfortable weight all the time for a reasonable amount of time?
Weight cut's never really been an issue for me at 115. I walk no more than 125, so I don't have a big cut. And as an amateur, I fought plenty of times back to back at 115, and it was fine. I think I'm one of the, more average, smaller girls that are going in there. I know a couple of them cut 15 to 20 pounds, so they might have a harder time. But I don't see that being an issue. And I normally eat whatever I want in 125, so when I'm eating clean, I can be 120. So I think we'll be fine there.
I think one of the things that I think a lot of us have been noticing is that you've actually gained a lot more muscle now. Has that helped out a lot? And it's obviously going to be a factor going in that you do have a little bit more muscle coming in.
I definitely do have a little bit more muscle. I'm the same weight, but I'm just more lean. Everybody's been telling me that, and it's definitely more apparent on my body. But I'm liking the changes. It's just meaning that I'm stronger. I don't think it's going to affect anything weight cut-wise. I like how my body's reacting to eating better and to just training at this level, I guess. I feel like everything's the same, but it probably really isn't. I'm just extra motivated to be the best athlete I can be, and I'm going to show it every fight. I get better, and the show's going to be awesome. The level of talent is amazing, and my level of talent coming on the show is going to be amazing. So just watch.
Well, obviously, you guys are going to be sequestered in the house, and you guys are going to have to live together for 6 weeks. I mean, is that something that you kind of mentally are prepared for? It's going to get maybe a little bit heated a little bit because of certain individuals that that are going to be in the house. But is that something that you're kind of mentally preparing for coming into the show?
Yeah, I think that everybody should be mentally prepared to come in there with 16 different personalities. Of course, there's already some friendships, some cliques already made. I'm sure there's going to be drama. That's what everybody loves, reality TV, blah, blah, blah. But at the end of the day, I'm there for one purpose. You want to create drama, okay. If you say something to me that I don't like, it might say something back, but I'm there to get that belt. I would be your friend any time of the day, but when we get in the ring, it's business time. That's my focus. 6 weeks, go in there, do whatever I gotta do, live the rest of the time as a champion. So that's what I plan on doing.
What do you think about the gals that we're trying out? I mean, the gal, you said you met some of the gals today. What do you think about the gals, and what's your opinion about them? Some of these gals that tried out.
I didn't get to see the trials to see what they're about and get to see any grappling, but I've heard a few of the names before and some new faces. But from the girls that I've seen, who I think are going to get on, they're very legit. I definitely think this is going to be a world-class level of talent. The 16 girls in there, whoever comes out the victor will truly be, I believe, #1 in the world, and that's going to be my spot.
Yeah, I mean, what's your predictions? You're obviously predicting yourself to be in the final. Do you have any opinion about who's going to be in the final with you?
I think I don't want to name out who, but I know who the girls are that are very talented in the cast so far and who are coming in, so I have my eye on them, but nonetheless, I'm still looking at everybody else's potential opponents. Anybody can surprise me. Everybody wants it just as much as I do, so I'm not looking down upon anybody. We're all 0-0 going into there. Whatever happens, happens. It's a fight.
Yeah, I mean, Jessica signed over to World Series of Fighting. She just made her debut, and how's she doing? How's it having Jag there? And I'm pretty sure she's pretty happy with World Series of Fighting right now.
Yeah, Jessica's very happy with World Series. I mean, she's the champion for a reason. She deserves that belt. But I'm making my way in the UFC, and I plan on being the champion in the UFC. So it'd be great to have both of us as champion.
How is the team looking over at American Top Team? We've got you, we got Jag. Any other females we need to be starting to look out for?
We have India as well, India Gomes. She should be fighting Cyborg next, whenever Victor decides to put her on their show, hopefully soon. And then we have Valerie Letourneau. She, happy birthday, today's her birthday. She's one of my great training partners. She's a 35er dropping to 25. She's signed with Invicta now, but she gets 1 or 2 fights. I can see her being in, the UFC. She was at the last TUF. But the whole show aspect wasn't her thing, but I definitely think her thing is being in the ring with those girls. She can hang in with them, so I'm looking forward to her coming back to UFC for that 35 class.
Yeah, and I know Nina's going to be there. She's over at MMA Masters, which is basically a sister gym to you kind of guys. But what do you think about Nina? If Nina makes the house, I mean, it's obviously she's a tough girl, and you have a good relationship with her.
Yeah, I don't know if MMA Masters is sister gym to us. They might be one of the opposing teams, but Nina was part of American Top Team before, and she's definitely a legit contender. She would be a huge 115er. She's normally a 25er, but she is very skilled, and I think if she makes the show, she is definitely somebody to look out for.
What do you think? Last question. What do you think about the? What aspects of your game, and particularly what things do you think that you have in your toolbox to be able to do the show? I mean, to be able to win the show. What attributes do you have? Do you feel that you're going to be the strawweight champion at the end of this thing?
3 things: my overall speed, power, and athleticism. I think that's what's going to be able to keep me on top of the girls. I don't think many of them will be able to keep up with any of those.
Anybody you'd like to thank? Any sponsors?
Right now, this Fresh Meal Plan, they're really helping me out. And as an amateur ball mall, really helped me out. So I thank you guys, and I'll definitely need sponsors after the show, and I'm sure they'll come in because I'm going to win.
I think people are going to fall in love with you, Tecia, really. So you'll get those sponsors really, really quick. So
thank you.
I think we're all a little bit excited for you to be a part of the show.
Thank you. Thank you, American Top Team, and my coaches, Mikey Rod, Pahumpa, Steve Bruno, Master Laborio, Conan, and Kami, and all my teammates, and my boyfriend Andrew. For my last fight was my main training partner, Andrew Whitney. He's going to be in the UFC soon, and we'll definitely be one of the power couples, or probably the only power couple, because we're actually going to win.
But yeah, and also I'm pretty sure you probably also want to thank your fans, because you got a lot of Tecia Torres fans.
Yes, Team Tiny, the Storm Chasers. Thank you guys. You guys are amazing, and I tremendously love your support and all your messages. It may take me a few times to get back to you, but I eventually do. And my family, my mom, the one who put me in karate 20 years ago, almost 20 years ago. So it's been a lifelong dream, and it's coming true. I'm living it each and every day. I'm very blessed.